Genshin Impact has a massive roster of characters, and yet every single one of those characters has someone out there who has put their blood, sweat, and tears into building them to be as strong as humanly possible. Allow me to introduce to you TaiYuji. Ever since he started making Genshin Impact content, he's been trying to clear its content in some of the wackiest ways I've ever seen. And what better character to suit his unhinged ambitions than Klee? As someone who's always been interested in her full potential, today I will be reviewing TaiYuji's top 1% Klee and trying her out for myself, and maybe along with a couple other weird builds. Alright, TaiYuji, when did you get Klee and why?
I got Klee very early. It was on her first rerun during the very first summer event, the Golden Archipelago event. I would have gotten her on the original run, but I just, I lost the 50-50, and that was unfortunate, so I couldn't get her on her first run.
2021. My account was made in 2021.
Because I started playing Genshin, like, within the first 2 weeks it came out.
I think you got Klee just before I started Genshin.
Oh, wow.
What exactly about her appealed to you? Was it just on a whim?
I've always thought that bombs were like a very cool and unique weapon. As a kid, I was obsessed with Bomberman 64 and like Bomberman Generation on the GameCube. I don't know, that's what drew me to Klee at first, was that she just legitimately used bombs. Despite the massive amount of cons that using bombs as weapons provides, you still are winning the fights. So that was like the first thing that drew me to her, was just her weapon choice.
So you just love the fact that she's unhinged is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Did the, I guess, dedication into actually building her be the best, to be the best Klee that she could be, was that an early endeavor upon getting her, or did that develop later with time?
No, that was early. I knew absolutely nothing about Genshin Impact when I first started playing, because I don't really like looking up stuff about video games. I think that takes a little bit of the magic out. I know that there's a lot of people who like instantly looking up guides and everything for video games, but I feel like that optimizes the fun out of the game. For the first year I played Genshin, I was just pressing a bunch of random buttons. I had no idea what I was doing, and I was struggling at the beginning. I couldn't even beat the sabotage, the slime, hot air balloon commission that you do in Mondstadt. I legitimately could not do it.
Thing.
So then I was like, bro, what is going on? I couldn't do it until I got Klee, and then I built her, and then her charge attacks like were so strong. You don't really need to know a rotation or how elemental reactions work or how video games work. Klee will still do damage. Her charge attack carried me. A core memory I have is when I first hit 10,000 damage in the game, and it was with Klee's charge attack. At that moment, I was like, oh my god, I will never do more damage ever again. That was when I became a Klee main. Like, the rest is history.
I remember hitting 20k with Eula's burst and it being the highest damage I'd ever done.
No, it was a rush. I was like, bro.
So you have quite literally just dedicated to Klee. Would you say she's the best build on your account? Because I want to get into looking at her build and also comparing her build with some of your other characters on her account. Do you reckon you could say that she is your best?
Probably my best built character, like her and Neuvillette. Like, cause my 3 favorite characters in Genshin Impact are Durin is my first, and then Neuvillette, and then Klee. Like, those have just been like my 3 favorite characters. Like, since Durin's released, and Neuvillette's
you
released,
love
like,
your
everybody.
dragons.
Yes, no, my dragon boys.
Are you looking to top up in Genshin Impact for the current or even future banners? Then let me introduce to you U7Buy. U7Buy has you covered with a large variety of in-game top-ups for many of your favorite games. Their Genshin Impact top-up page lets you buy Genesis crystals instantly and applies a discount upon checking out. So if you're interested in whaling for your next favorite character, or maybe you're wanting something small like a Welkin, then be sure to click my link in the description below and use my code NOTSHY at the checkout for an extra 8% off your next top-up. My code not only works for Genshin Impact, but Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero too. With that said, let's get back into the video. the 95 incident.
The 95 incident, yes. My little cousin came over, and within like 2 minutes of being on the computer, used my only Masterless Stella Fortuna that was meant for Durin on Klee. Fire.
I mean, at least it was one of the top 3.
Yeah, I was like, at least it was Klee. So I wasn't too mad. I was just like, how did you do that?
I want to look at, am I allowed to say
I call her an arsonist.
The arsonist. The arsonist's build. Yeah.
Varessa's weapon.
Yeah, does this actually work well on her?
Weapon power creep is a thing where the stats, just like the base attack and the crit damage, and then the 28% random attack percentage that you just get on this weapon, it makes it her second best weapon now. Nefer's weapon is actually Klee's best weapon right now.
It's crazy how we're at a point where just stat sticks. It's just stat sticks. The stats are so high on weapons now that for older characters,
they've been adding a lot.
Yeah, but at the same time, even though they might not have versatile passives, at least in a way, the high stats kind of also make them versatile in a weird backwards way. Oh, no, sorry. I saw this as the first artifact. I was like, oh, no, that's the off piece. Okay.
Oh, yeah, my physical damage Klee.
Yeah! Holy moly.
Oh, yeah, that's still one of my best artifacts on the account, and I got it in version 1. Obviously, because it was a bloodstained, like, chivalry piece.
The best pieces are the worst sets, and it is a truth that cannot be escaped, unfortunately. And I think this goes across all accounts.
Maiden's pieces were always goated.
They always rolled crit when you didn't want them to. Oh, actually, pretty great.
I think it's only like 35 crit value, but like roll value wise, it's still really good because attack percent, you just want attack percent on Klee.
Good crit rolls. How much CV is this?
It's probably around 35 also, but like that's like, I think my worst piece. You can see how many attack percent hands I've made on the side. There's literally like 5 right there. Every single time the elixir thing resets, and none of them ever roll well. Like this is like the best attack percent one that I have so far though.
Dude, goblet. Ooh, wait, okay, obviously probably crafted, I would assume, but regardless, that is actually...
No, I love that this one, and it was a 3-liner, unfortunately, but all of the rolls did go into crit, which was very nice.
That is such a nice piece.
Some of them were low rolls. If it would have been higher rolls, then the goblet would have been insane.
I mean, at this point, you just, I guess, keep being greedy and reshaping it and just seeing if you miraculously get higher rolls at that point. 14% crit rate. That's great. And some attack percent. This is awesome.
I got really lucky with this one. It only rolled into crit rate and attack percent.
Do I check the constellation tab? Do you have...
You can.
Oh, C2. I was expecting maybe C1. Okay.
They gave a constellation out, you know, like the event.
Yeah.
That's how I got C1. But then during the Mondstadt Chronicled banner, my chat just kept saying like, but C2 Klee would do more damage. Why don't you get C2 Klee? Okay, fine. I'll do one temple because that was a scam of a banner. That Mondstadt Chronicle banner, like what the heck was that?
Great, no.
And then off the one banner, I got a 5-star and then I won the 50-50, happened to be Klee. So then also lost my mind.
It was meant to be. It was meant to be. You're only 4 more away from C6.
On our next rerun.
On our next rerun. Think about it. You're 4 temples away.
I am 4 temples away. Wait, I like the way you think. Remember, 90% of gamblers quit right before they hit it big.
Exactly. Of course, triple crowned. I expected no less.
A triple crowner.
I expected absolutely no less. And finally... Ooh, oh right, so 20%, that's 84.1, right?
Yeah, it was higher before, but I changed the build a little bit so that if I get lucky, then I can hit higher DPSs. But like, yeah, 84 over 221 is where she's at currently.
3,000 attack! And 23 elemental mastery.
Yeah, that extra 28% attack from Vivid Notions coming in clutch.
This is the greatest Klee that I have ever seen.
Last time I checked, I was 74 on the Akasha leaderboard.
I do still want to just see what her build compares to against Neuvillette and against Durin, who are your other 2 favorite characters. Signature weapon, of course.
His build was made to like clear solo Spiral Abyss.
Oh.
So he has a lot more energy than normal also.
No, but that sounds so cool if he can just be soloed.
Yeah, it took me a while to get the build, but then eventually I was able to solo him. He's C0. I was very happy to still be able to clear in the year 2026, like with a C0 solo Neuvillette.
Whoa! Yeah, no, that's really impressive, especially in the shilling of 2026.
Neuvillette is still meta, I said as they dragged me to my rubber room.
This is great. Literal perfection.
Love that feather.
This is great. This is great. Whoa! Triple HP. I do not see that every day. And you already said C0, not triple crowned. I mean, he's crowned where it matters.
Yeah, I'm going to soon. Like, I need to. I just didn't have the resources at the time.
Oh my goodness. So not only do you have 51 91 crit rate, which on that set is pretty darn good.
Yes, 90.4, like after the 36.
Oh,
crit
not
value
even
that
pretty
did.
darn good. That's almost perfection. 259 crit damage, which is pretty darn high. You're able to balance that with 142 energy recharge and 43 max HP. You're on triple HP too.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, that's no crit damage circlet. Those are the two characters that I mainly like focused on. And then Durin has a pretty good build as well, but he's fighting with Klee for art because they use the same artifact set.
Oh, you got a signature! I wasn't sure if you were gonna have this or not.
No, I had to for the drip.
Artifacts. So you said that he shares a little bit with Klee.
Yeah, because unfortunately all of the best artifacts went to Klee because I'm trying to min-max her.
He gets the second best.
Yeah.
This is still pretty great.
I wish that the rolls were better, but hey, you know what? We get what we can get.
That's a lot of ER. Actually, no, wait, ER is good for him. Whoa.
93.
I was just gonna test Klee today. Do you mind if I just maybe sneak in a little Nouvelette and Durin tryout as well?
Oh yeah, for sure. Go for it. Klee will impress you, I think. Nouvelette, you'll realize how hard Genshin is power creeps. Like, I think you'll get a different reaction.
Oh.
He's already dead.
Dude, whoa, you're hitting, there was like 100k, so many 100ks in the...
At full power, like, I've seen Klee, she's hit 148k as a charge attack before. That's a long way from the 10k charge attack.
You've come so far. She's really fun.
Yeah, she is really fun. She throws gigantic bombs.
Oh, darn.
And she's a tiny person.
I fumbled the rotation. We ball.
And then elementals go again. And then just start normal attacking. Oh, shoot.
I'm not even getting the rotations right. I'm like pressing the wrong buttons and he's still just dying. Sorry, out of principle, I just need to quickly solo Nouvelette. I just need to try it.
You see the IFA team? I forgot that I was...
I'm having a lift above my model, but why is it called Dwagon?
Yeah, my Dwagon team. Yeah, you could use like a Sucrose would probably be better than IFA.
Here's the funny part. I was thinking I wouldn't use any of them.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, I forgot. You're just only gonna do solo Nouvelette.
Yeah!
20k.
The trick is I'm actually just gonna speed up this footage. Yeah. Okay, and now I'm just gonna do a hard cut. I'm gonna do a hard cut right here of when he's dead. And then he's just gonna be dead. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Yo, no. This is I don't see anything. Oh my
He's soloing! Dude, he soloed Simon there. You'll never get your shield off! This is raw, unbridled, masculine power. He's definitely not being carried by two pretty ladies at all.
And also, I'm a fan of his skin. I know that not everybody liked it, but I think he looks very suave.
He does look very suave. I liked it.
The first pose, though, that they had him, it was disrespectful.
Do you have a DPS Durin team?
Yeah, it's hard to use Durin as a DPS. You'll see what I mean in a sec.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then we just need to make sure Hydro is applied, and then... Oh, wait, did Yolong's burst run out?
I think it already ran out, but he died, so well. I could
he did die.
I could totally see, though, what you mean by the uptime being super awkward, though.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate, because, like, I started trying to do it, and then I realized how awkward it was, and then when I started looking into it, I was like, oh, this might not be worth the effort that I was, like, putting in, so then I stopped.
And it's unfortunate, but hey, at least he's still good.
So, like, maybe somebody else knows more, because I stopped looking into it as much. Maybe there's new DPS Durin technology. Let us know in the comments down below.
Yeah!
Click the subscribe button. Smash that like button. What are you guys doing?
Dude, literally.
And also, why haven't you used this U7 buy code yet? What are we doing?
I need to pay my bills. I'm gonna go back to the dubious little Klee. She's so cute. She's just a little cutie pie.
Yeah, Klee is very adorable.
Little rascal.
Yeah, just kills fish for fun.
The morals are gray. They're dark gray.
But then I met Alice and I understood. I understand why she's slightly demented.
That was
Wait, this is actually classic Klee behavior.
Thank you so much for letting me review your account. I know I said I was just gonna review Klee, but your builds impressed me and I really wanted to try out some of the other characters too. Your Klee definitely is so fun, and I now need to convince myself not to get her when she reruns. I don't need her, I have Arlecchino.
Yeah, you got Arlecchino, it's okay, and you're trying to make Venti and Varka the best that they can be.
And also, I don't want to steal your thunder. Klee is your thing. Klee is like, you're both the dragon guy, but you're also the Klee guy.
Yeah, you hear that, everybody? I'm the Klee guy. Nobody else gets you.
Nobody else can get Klee.
Let me get number 1 on Akasha. I
In
need
fact,
this.
everyone that owns Klee, remove your artifacts right now.
Yeah, take off your artifacts right now.